Hi, welcome to Shri Management channel. For those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Pramod Mukamala and I am a tax consultant and a GST practitioner. And by virtue of my academic qualification, I have a PG from IIM Bangalore in finance. Today, I'm going to talk about how to do online challan payments or e-tax payments, for example. The reason is that this became so pervasive in case if you are filing an income tax return or you are doing an advance tax payment or you are doing any only challan if you are paying some fees to any government department. These e-tax payments have been done and improvised through online challan payments. So let's clearly have a look at it, how to do it online. And then I have another video as well, which will help you to see in case by mistake you have done any challan payment incorrectly, how can you correct that and then really file it in a right way. Let's quickly check that online.
So once you are in the income tax portal, you don't even need to log in. So here I didn't even log in. Under the quick links, you would see something for e-pay tax. So this is the place where you would be able to get the payment of making challans online. Click on e-pay tax. This will take you to a page where you can be able to enter your PAN card and other details as well. On the top of this page, you would see there is a possibility to make the payment through net banking, debit card, over the counter in case if you go to the bank and doing an payment over the counter, and NEFT and then RGTS payment or any other payment gateways are also available. So the recent update is that here there is a list of banks which have been displayed. So when you click on this, the list of banks, you would see what are the authorized banks you can use while making the payment. So in case if you're having a net banking facility, with any of these banks, or if you're able to connect to these banks through UPI payment, then you can do payment through all these banks. So it's a huge list already, starting from Axis Bank, a lot of private banks as well, and then government banks, and then State Bank, and all the things. Here, you need to enter your PAN card. Once you close this pop-up, come to the PAN card details and then enter the PAN card. Here, I'm entering my own PAN card and then clicking on the confirmation. So you need to enter your mobile number for the OTP verification. Enter your mobile number, and then once you click on the payment, you would give the OTP into the mobile. So once you enter your OTP, click on continue. This will take you to the page which will display that the PAN card and the name which is available on the PAN card would be displayed. Click on continue. So here there are multiple options to do e-payments. So you can make a payment regarding a self-assessment tax you are filing, or you can do a payment for demand or a penalty of an interest, or in case of any other payments, for example, a secondary adjustment of tax, etc. This is for the self-assessment. In case if you are doing self-assessment or advanced tax, you can use this specific proceed button and click on proceed and do a payment. Whereas in case if you are doing a regular assessment, or if you are doing any other things on demand regular assessment, you can use this. And there are also other fees payments options. For example, in case if you're doing a wealth tax payment, fringe benefit tax, or any other um, interest tax, etc. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you how to do a demand payment as a regular tax assessment. Click on proceed. Here you would see an option to select an assessment year, and then once you select an option for the assessment year, uh, you can also do various payments. So whereas in case of a demand assessment under a minor head without DRN number, this is the place where you can do a payment, and you click on continue. Then it will take you to the page where it will be allowing you to enter the tax charge, surcharge, cess, interest, and penalty, and so on, and click on continue. However, let me show you another interesting thing. When you go back, here you can also do the fees and then the payment for regular assessment of income tax. So when you click on the assessment tab, it will give you to the section where you can enter the assessment years. Under the minor head, you have an option to select which of the minor heads you are catering to. Is it a self-assessment, or is it an secondary adjustment of tax as part of Section 90E, or you are doing any other receipts? Let's say if you are doing any other receipts, here you would see the fees payment for delay in linking PAN card with Aadhar card, and appeal fees in case if you are doing an appeal on your tax return, or any other compounding charges you are doing, or any other application fees as well. So these things would help you to really select the specific option and click on proceed. So in case of Aadhar card, you would see directly the amount, whatever the late payment fees is picked up automatically, and you can click on continue. Whereas in case of other things, you may need to manually enter the amount of tax surcharge and so on and so forth. When you click on continue, an interesting thing is that you can make a payment from any of these five options. You can do using net banking, a debit card, or you can pay at the bank counter and enter the counter detail, challan details. And next, you can do also an UPI payment using a debit card or even a credit card. So once you select the corresponding option, it will take you to the net banking payment gateway. Once you have the net banking payment gateway, it will continue, and you can be able to do an payment for this specific transaction online. When you click on pay now, it will directly take you out of this tax portal into the corresponding page. But before that, you need to accept these terms and conditions. Click on agree to continue. It will take you to the bank directly. So once you are in the banking gateway, you know how to proceed. You can click the retail transactions in, and then, or maybe directly enter your net banking details, and you can proceed on the payment. And once the payment is finished, it will bring back to the challan page submission. And then once you are in the challan pay submission is done, this will come back to the original section where the e-challan payment has been complete. Yeah, I'm not going to do the payment right now, but once you have the preview of the payment, you can make the preview of the payment. You can come back and download the challan details. Most importantly, what I would suggest is that you keep a copy of your challan payment, so that in case if you have done any transactions later, you can verify the challan details online. Or of course, if you have an offline copy, it will help you to verify it at your ease as well.
Hope this video was helpful, and then do hit a like button if you have learned anything today by checking this video. Thank you so much.